of years, dairy farming has grown tremendously in Kenya. There are more than enough examples of people making a good living from this venture. Nyandarua County is one of the biggest contributors to dairy farming in Kenya. Nyandarua County is generally wet throughout the year, enabling agriculture to thrive well, and in addition, it has fertile soil, making it productive. The high demand of dairy products makes dairy farming in Nyandarua a viable business venture. Ol'Kalou Dairy Limited is a leading milk collection dairy in Nyandarua County. The company was incorporated in 2001 with representation from 13 locations around Ol'Kalou.
Ol'Kalou Dairy was formed back 2001 with a number of few farmers who felt that it was important to come together and make one strong company whereby they could be selling their produce through one channel. 2016, the company changed the way of operation, and it changed its status from the private company to a public company, whereby 2017 I took over the leadership. 2018 we requested from the Haifa International another funding that up to now we are putting the machineries of the milk value addition.
The factory sits on a 5-acre parcel of land next to Ol'Kalou town with over 15,000 registered milk suppliers distributed in different collection centers across the country.
We normally open at 6 a.m. in the morning and finishes at 12 p.m. in the afternoon. So currently we are receiving around 15,000 liters of milk. We have self-transporters who transport milk from a locality, around 1,000 to 1,500 farmers. We also have our transporters who get milk from the interior where those farmers cannot manage to reach us. We have around 8,000 to 10,000 farmers. So after we receive our milk, we have our processors who gets the milk from us.
Kwa majina yangu Joel Maina Gie, mimi ni transporter na Ol'Kalou Dairy. Huwa nabebea Ol'Kalou Dairy maziwa kutoka kwa wakulima. Na nimekusanya lita 1,000 na wakulima ambao ninao ni wakulima 80, na maisha yamekuwa mazuri kutoka tuanze hii kazi juu Ol'Kalou Dairy imetusaidia sana. Mapato tunayopata kwa kutoka kwa maziwa ambayo tunalipwa na Ol'Kalou Dairy imetufaidi sana, na maisha kweli yamebadilika sana. Niko na miaka 8 kutoka nimeanza kazi na kweli mambo yamebadilika sana.
Kwa majina naitwa Julius Dongo kutoka Tumaini, village ni Kagonda. Na ninashukuru sana hii dairy venye imetupeleka, tunashukuru sana kwa sababu tangu ianze mimi tulianzia nayo mpaka siku yenye ilianzia, na tumekuja nayo na venye imetufanyia tunaona tu tumefaulu katika maishani mwetu. Nilianza na lita 3, sasa niko na lita 40 liters, na venye nimefanya ninasomesha watoto, bado niko na project ninafanya, ninajenga.
Ol'Kalou Dairy is a farm organization with its core business being milk collection from farmers and later selling the milk or sourcing for market for the same milk. We usually start our collection at between 4 to 6 a.m. and we have transporters who do that exercise. We collect milk in 13 locations of Nyandarua County. We have 5 collection centers spread in the 13 locations. One, to mention a few, we have one in Tumaini and the main one in Ol'Kalou. We also have another one in Kasuku, Kangoi, and Basenga.
The company has also launched different hub services, among them an agrovet shop, AI services which helps farmers get the best breeds.
We have been able over the years to assist farmers through various activities that we have in the dairy. One, we train our farmers on animal husbandry, that is good ways of production of milk. We also have AI services that we provide to farmers on check-off system. We also have financial services whereby we advance farmers money and also give them soft loans to assist them in their dairy production. We also have soil testing analysis whereby we assist farmers to know the status of their soils and the type of fertilizers that they can use in their farms. We also have agrovet services whereby on checkoff we give farmers equipment and implements, farming implements, to assist them in their farming activities.
Due to the increasing numbers of farmers, the management has started a plan to establish a processing plant, according to the general manager.
Currently what we are doing, we have put equipments with a capacity of processing 5,000 liters of milk per hour. We can say, if converted per day, this is about 80,000 liters of milk per day. You can hear that currently we are receiving about 40 to 50. That is half the capacity of this equipment. We would like to run this equipment 100% capacity so that we can be able to gain value or to get value out of it. And we would like our farmers to be part of it. If we can be able to produce, if our farmers can produce more milk, then this factory will run at capacity and we shall be able to return that value to them, and it will have impact on each and every farmer who is a member of this dairy.
The dairy holds its farmers in the highest esteem, who consistently supply us with our main precious commodity milk on a daily basis. The farmers are able to supply over 60,000 kgs of high quality milk.
We are not yet to go to full operation, but soon, 3 months from now, we hope that everything will be in order and we shall be doing our business through Mara, yogurt and fresh. That is the first phase. The second phase will be how are we going to put a wrong Wi-Fi. But before that, we need, and we are thinking of co-packing with somebody else, so as we introduce ourselves to the market and we have our share of the ESL, the extended shelf life, and that of the UHT.
Starting a farm without prior knowledge may lead to huge losses. To counter this, Ol'Kalou Dairy has established an extension department with a team of officers visiting their farmers for guidance.
My name is John Kiman Kamau, Extension Service Manager, Ol'Kalou Dairy Limited. Okay, in Ol'Kalou Dairy, I'm the Extension Manager who is in charge of some other Extension officers. And we do work together with those 7 Extension officers. And the way we work is that our area of coverage is big because we are covering most of the area of Nyandarua, 50 kilometers radius. So we have divided that area into 6 zones, and each and every of each zone is represented by an extension officer. Our core business is to buy milk from the farmers, and apart from buying milk from the farmers, there are some other issues that comes in between, so that at least we can be able to boost the farmer so that he can have more production, he or she can have more production. So for those extension officers who I've mentioned about, we do a lot in to educate farmers in terms of training, and we don't just go to trainings in hurry. We select topics for the farmers because we know our area very well. We know the needs of our farmers, and we know where we can be able to help them so that at least they can have more production. So, like this year, we have selected 3 topics. One, a topic called breeding, one whereby we are training our farmers on how to keep good animals, because we came to realize that some of our farmers, they just keep animals that cannot even be able to produce. So we are going at a level whereby we have stored semen for them in our offices, and we are trying to select those semen for them so that at the end of the day they can be able to come to us. We advise them on the best bulls to breed with so that they can increase their production. At the same time, we are trying to train our farmers to be even breeding off season so that they can be having milk at the right time. Like now we are encouraging our farmers so much to do breeding during the months of February, March and April, so that at least the calving can coincide with the month of January.
Despite the hard work, there are some challenges affecting this sector.
Nyandarua area has got some challenges, especially in infrastructures. Sometimes we have got a lot of problems with transporters, because we would like the time the milk being delivered is not met by the time due to the roads.
The company believes that it has the potential to become a leading dairy company in the country, given that Nyandarua County is rich in agriculture.
Ol'Kalou, in 5 years, 10 years to come, I think and I hope if farmers will support the dairy farming, it will be among the best milk producing company, making farmers feel that they own it. Because one thing, Ol'Kalou is owned wholly by farmers, and the benefits after doing all the taxation will always be going to farmers.
The establishment understands that the farmer is their employer. For more inquiries, visit the head office in Ol'Kalou town, located at Nyahururu-Gilgil Highway.
Most of the farmers here rely on dairy farming, and that's the most common thing in Nyandarua County.
Ol'Kalou, in 5 years, 10 years to come, I think and I hope if farmers will support the dairy farming, it will be among the best milk producing company, making farmers feel that they own it.
Farmers have benefited a lot with whatever the extension services is giving to them, and it is showing in terms of figures, because initially we were able to sustain ourselves with only 32,000 kgs of milk, but now we go as higher as even 75,000 kgs of milk.
You can also write to us through info@olkaloudairy.co.ke or call us through 0743 514536. Ol'Kalou Dairy, the leading milk collection dairy in Nyandarua County.